Imagine opening your feed and stopping cold on a single frame. Laurel Coppock in pale morning light, hair tucked behind one ear, the kind of quiet half-smile that makes a sidewalk feel like a set. No haze, no heavy retouched, just clean daylight, easy posture, and a camera that knows when to breathe. It doesn't feel posed so much as caught, like the lens pressed pause at the exact second the day decided to start. You lean in because this isn't performance, it's presence. Pictures don't lie. The opener sets the tone. She's at the curb after a quick rain, sneakers finding the dry seams in a mirror-bright crosswalk. Sun slips between buildings and stitches a soft outline along her jacket. A passerby glances up, sensing a scene without knowing why. Nothing shouts. Everything lands. You can almost hear the city clear its throat. Swipe and the world goes studios. Simple, black and white, a stool air. Laurel sits half-turned, elbows on knees, expressions somewhere between a secret and a punchline. The light sketches her jaw and lets shadow write the rest. No ornaments, no flourish negative space, doing quiet work while presence does the styling. Minimal somehow reads maximal when the subject knows exactly who she is. Next, rehearsal room. Tape marks scuff the floor. A clutch of scripts fans out on a chair. She rolls a shoulder, counts a silent beat, and the shutter grabs the breath before motion. You don't see choreography. You see readiness, the spark that makes the later performance inevitable. That's why the frame hums. Cut to a cafe window. Laurel leans into the glass with a paperback half closed, eyes flicking up at something off-frame. Reflections braid the street into the picture neon. A bicycle bell steamed from a cup. She smiles not at the lens, but at the thought that just arrived, and suddenly the photo stops being pretty and starts being human. Ordinary turns cinematic because the person inside it carries a story that doesn't need to shout. Motion follows. A walk-and talk along a tree-lined block, coat unbuttoned, the hymn catching a small breeze. The lens tracks her and the background softens to a tasteful blur. Window boxes, a doorman, the faint gold of late morning. Jacket snaps, hair settles, and the shutter lands on that exact cadence where steps and heartbeat agree. Stylists save the frame for proportions done right. One hero piece, two quiet supports. Zero clutter. A close-up interrupts scale window light. Honest grain. The constellation of freckles yesterday's sun remembered. No porcelain smoothing, no glassy gloss. Texture is allowed to live. She meets the lens as if to say, you can look. I'm not performing, I'm present. Real light is the best filter and it does not lie. Backstage moment, a doorway half open, warm bulbs ringing a mirror, someone's jacket slung on a hook. Laurel adjusts an earring, catches herself in a grin, then tamps it down the way pros do before a cue. The camera steals that microbeat self to character. Character 2 scene and somehow you feel the pivot land. Golden hour warms an old brick courtyard. Ivy climbs the wall. A fountain threads silver sound through the air. She passes a small bronze plaque and traces the raised letters, like they might tell a joke only she gets. The palette is quiet sand olive, the amber of late sun and the whole frame exhales. Elegance at a normal volume still wins the room. There's a candid beat most galleries would cut. A gust flips the edge of her scarf. She snags it mid-air and almost drops her phone. Laughing with someone just out of frame. The camera wobbles a hair. The moment stays true. That's the Sivan Send shot, the one your group chat forwards with this. If these frames stopped your scroll, tap like, subscribe for more Truth First galleries, and drop a comment with the moment that hit you hardest. The studio quiet, the cafe reflection, the rooftop wind, or that last horizon shot that says everything without saying a word.